Hello everyone. What I'm selling this time is a really nice linear stage. It's very solid. It's very heavy. It's 25 pounds of weight unpacked like this. The dimensions are 10 inches. Just the bed and the table itself is 10 inches by 8. The overall length, including the stepped motor, is a little bit more than 15 inches. The thickness is about 3.5 inches. This is a really nice table because they rest in steel barrels, which make a very nice smooth translation without too much force the motor. I show you the reason I'm not moving right now because I want to make you a test about the repeatability and the accuracy of the table. So let me just try to point the camera to the dial indicator. You will see it's away from the indicator. So I'm using just a regular motion controller. I explain you. Let me tell you. Let me move. The first step is going to 0. You see? Let me go back. See? The thing is, when I going back to 0, it has to be 0. Now let me move another. Let me move forward half inch. Is 50. Let's go back. 0. So that's pretty decent. Repeatable, less than a thousandth of an inch of error. See, and the 0 is 1 inch over there, half inch, 1 inch. So the repeatability is about 0.001. Of course, this is maybe these things move from the test because I just put the table in here because it's extremely heavy. Let me tell you one more thing. I want to apply 10 pounds of weight in the top. Okay, that is 10 pounds of weight. 0, 50, 0, away from, and going to 0. So basically, if you see the needle move exactly at the same, if you notice, if I want to move 1 inch more, going exactly to 0. When I send it back, it's always a little bit over the 0, but it's exact. I mean, it's the repeatability is perfect. I mean, actually, I can say it's now. It's not even 1,000th of an inch of error. It's maybe less, almost nothing. With 10 pounds, okay, of weight. Let me remove the weight. Okay, let me turn this thing off and remove the indicator. Okay, what you see is extremely heavy. This is made by Summit Industrial Products, made in USA. This is the model number. Maybe include this in the description. You see the lead screw. Well, let's see what is the trouble of this piece. Let me send it all the way to the back if I can until I know it's stalled. Okay, that is about 2.5 inches. Okay, there's 2 3/4, so perhaps, let's see, maybe there is almost 3 inches, 2/7/8. I'm sorry, it's 3 inches, because you see, but I don't like to go all the way to the end, so I could say it's 5 inches of travel. Very decent, very decent. 5 inches, 5.5 inches of travel, because you don't want to let the go all the way to the limits. So we have 2.5 right here. So let me put 5 in my controller and see. I made a command to 5 inches, and actually it's variable. Okay, another one. See, the 2.5. Let's say 5.5. So 5 to 5.5 inches travel. What I told you, those are the steel, hard steel reels to move with. Inside is a stripe with a lot of steel barrels which rest in this B and this B part of the steel. And I will tell you in the description what is the thread per inch, how many threads per inch. So what is included is what you see, and I will have to remove the motor, the stepped motor. This connector is included in your. This connector is included. This wire belongs to my driver. Those are the wires to go to your stepped motor, which is a two-phase stepped motor, 2 phases, and the center taps. It's very popular, very common, and many motion controllers have that arrangement. So what I need to do is remove from those 4 screws you see here, those four screws. These 4 screws I have to remove with the spacers in order to ship cheap for you. I mean, because it's 25 pounds. If I just want to charge $15 for shipping, and I would like to include a little piece of seam like this. When you put it back to the motor, you want to put the seam down here to the mounting, stepped motor mounting, to make the gap, and then tied it down. And this is the only way, because if I not remove the motor, the stepped motor from it, it's gonna be a lot of money for shipping. And I could put it in a USPS, a small flat rate box, large, medium or large flat rate box. I'm not sure yet, but I think in a medium flat rate box will be $15. And I will try to pack it really good. What I said, including this connector, I wanna left it's an order A phase with the center top, B phase with the center top. So, and this belongs to my driver. Okay, so I included, this is the flex coupler, and really nice table. The price is gonna be $99. That's all. $99 and $15 for shipping. It's a great axis. You can make a nice many CNC applications. Very steady, very heavy weight. You can apply a lot of weight on top of it, because the weight, and you don't have to force your motor too much. You can actually use maybe 1 amp or less of power, of torque. 1 amp of power, and the torque is, for the arrangement, is very nice. Well, thanks for watching. Of course, you could see some little, this was somebody right here, square to guide those screws on top, and some scratches around the body. But you know what? It's in great condition. I show you the accuracy and its repeatability. So $99. The stepped motor is 6-volt DC, 1.5 amps, two-phase, NEMA 23. I don't know the torque about, but I use very slow torque and it's worked fine. $99 and $15 for shipping. 20, maybe will be about 26 to 27 pounds of weight packed. So just $15 for shipping and $99. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye bye.